step one, find prospects. So you've got to find prospects, and I'll give you a few tips on how to find prospects for those of you who still aren't sure how to find them. See what they're buying, and then sell it to them. Okay, it's just so much easier this way. So I'm going to share with you a few ways you can find your prospects. First, I use Google Alerts. It's free, so it's really well priced. And you can actually have Google tell you when there's something going on in your marketplace. So if you were a special copywriter for golfing products, you would go to this Google Alerts and you'd type in some of the golfing brands, some of the golfing forums, some of the golfing products that are out there, and it will email you whenever you want, daily or as it comes, what's going on in the marketplace. And then you can set a filter in your inbox for it to go to a special file. It's like, I call it a spy file, but I guess it's like a swipe file, but it just automatically sends you information every day. So it saves you having to do the research. They're doing it for you. Google's pretty popular. It sees a fair bit of the internet, and they'll send you an email. Another way is to ask customers who you already have. This is like the best possible way. Most of you have filled out a SurveyMonkey form. Again, there's a free or there's a paid version. If you do the paid version, it's good. You can rebrand it with your own thing, and you can control where it goes when it's finished. And using the law of reciprocity, I've found it's quite often a good idea to survey someone, and then you can take them to an offer, and they're quite conducive to your message because they've just invested some time and energy with you. So you might want to plug this into your current sales funnel. Maybe after an opt-in, they could take a survey and then maybe do an upsell. Alexa. So if you're not already using Alexa.com, it's a great resource where you can plug in just about any website or busy website. So again, if you were a golfing writer, you go and plug in the golfing sites. It tells you all of the keywords that site is getting traffic for. It tells you all of the websites that people go to before that website and after that website. Wouldn't that be handy to know? So you've got a real database there, and also it tells you the demographics. Demographics are vital when you're trying to craft your market message match. By the way, if you take little screenshots and you put them on a proposal to a client, they'll think you're really smart, and they'll just sign up for your services straight away because you've actually researched and you understand their market. The old trick of going to the magazine store and seeing who's advertising the magazines, see what all the headlines are, what's topical right now, and if there are more than a few magazines on any market, then that's a big enough market for you to be making lots and lots of money on because someone's spending the money. You can't print real magazines unless you have deep pockets because of how accessible the online media is these days. Okay, so you've got to use systems. System stands for saves you stress, time, energy, and money. So I use lots of systems, just like Mike talked about. Otherwise, your business will fall over. You have to structure it somehow.